Hello, welcome back to Linux Wednesdays, where we look at Linux tips and tricks on a Wednesday. In this week's video, I'm going to show you some of the apps I use on my Linux machine all the time. Some I use to record Linux Wednesdays, some I use for just browsing the internet in general, or watching videos, or watching TV from all over the world, that sort of stuff. So the first app I use is installed by default on many Linux distributions, is Mozilla Firefox. I use this program all the time to surf the internet. On my Mac, I use Safari and Firefox. I don't really use Chrome, don't really get on with it. Plus, you just type one thing into the search bar and you can reveal all the passwords stored on the computer. But I've used Firefox absolutely years. I've used it on my Mac, it was on Linux, and I even used it when I had Windows back in 2005, 2006. That's the last time I used Windows. So Firefox, my web browser of choice. Now, if I need to do write stuff down for Linux Wednesdays, do some research. Again, we use Firefox, but to write stuff down, I use LibreOffice. Why the hell do people pay for Microsoft Office at £80, £90 a year, or have to go and get a dodgy copy from somewhere, crack.exe, patch.ini, just to make the program work? Use LibreOffice, OpenOffice, Apache Office, StarOffice, NeoOffice, whatever one office of your choice. It does exactly the same thing as Microsoft Office, and it's completely free. And if you press on File and then go Save As, here you've got ODF, which is a text document. You can scroll down and you can change it to Word 207 365, so docx, .x, XML, doc, and that sort of stuff. So you can have it as a template, .dot. So if you would save it as a docx, then it'd be compatible with Microsoft Office in recent versions. But I don't know why people pay for Microsoft Office when you can use LibreOffice, which is completely free. If I wish to do my screen recordings for Linux, i.e. for Linux Wednesdays, that sort of stuff, then I can use SSR, Simple Screen Recorder. I've used this program for absolutely years. It's got no webcam support. You can do webcam support for streaming or screen recording using OBS. But I use Simple Screen Recorder, nice and simple. Supports a variety of USB microphones and just seems to work. Now, if I wish to watch a movie on Linux because I'm done all my stuff, I want to put a DVD on, then I can use VLC Player. Again, I've used VLC Player on the Macintosh. I had it on Windows when I had Windows. I use it all the time on Linux. It's installed by default on most Linux distributions. It plays just about anything. Play your DVDs from the disc. And yeah, just basically works. You can adjust all the volume here, you can do all sorts of effects. You can add subtitles, so you can open up with subtitles tracks, and all sorts. You can increase the volume, make it in stereo mode, go full screen, zoom, crop, aspect ratio, deinterlace, and so on. Now, once I've watched a movie, if I wish to edit MP3s, i.e. cut bits out of music that I don't want, then another app I use is Audacity. Again, this is a freeware app, and you can install this. It's not installed by default. You can install this through the App Store, Audacity. And here we have a title screen that I've imported into Audacity. And then you can cut bits out as you want. So I want to get rid of this bit. Highlight it all and press delete. Okay, edit, undo, delete. I can highlight that and choose cut. Go right to the end. I can do edit. And we can go paste. It's added it to the end. It should add it to the end here. Let's try that again. There you go, added it to the end there. That added what I did before, just added it back to where it come from. But yeah, Audacity, brilliant program, freeware. You can do your voiceover recordings. I know a lot of people use it for YouTube voiceover recordings, and you can do all different effects here, and you've got things like amplify, change the pitch, change the speed, change the tempo, and that sort of stuff. Now, if I wish to edit video, something I've been playing with recently, which is a very good program, we're going to use Kdenlive. Now, someone came up in the comments and said, or I think it was on YouTube, when you edit your Linux Wednesdays, do you use Kdenlive? When I first started, no, I was using Final Cut Pro. But I started trying to play with Kdenlive, and I'm liking what I'm playing with so far, and I've managed to edit all my Linux Wednesdays videos, including this one's going to be edited, using Kdenlive. It's not too difficult. I used to think, how do I do this, how do I do that, how do I do this? It's slightly different to Final Cut Pro, but once you get your head around the basics, it's absolutely fine. So you got here your timeline, So video 1, audio 1, video 2, audio 2. And if you find that you can't add, if you want to add another video track, you can just right click and go insert track, and we're going to go above insert one track, above video 2, press OK. You'll see it says video 3. If you find you can't add the video, say this one here, one that you add it's because you've got no audio track. So if I right click here and go insert track, under track 18, press OK, you'll see now I've got audio track 3. I can now add the video. Now if you don't have an audio track 3, you can add a picture over the top there. There you go, that's what I use all the time for editing Linux Wednesdays, is the Kden Live. Now if I wish to watch television from all over the world, just something new I've been playing with, which is free IPTV from Hypnotic. And here we have a list of IPTV channels, free IPTV channels from all over the world. So there's the ones in the UK, so I can click on UK and I can go down and say, where are we? Let's try that one there. There you go, BBC One, BBC News. I can pause it, go back, I can watch something from the USA. USA. Let's try TBS USA. TBS classic movies. I've even found a TV. I've even found a channel that does Mythbusters all day. I found a channel that does 90210 Baywatch. So yeah, Hypnotic. It's still in its beta stages, or beta stages if you want to pronounce it, but you can watch telly from all over. So yeah, I recommend trying this one. You can get it through the App Store, or I think I got mine from the GitHub. You can watch some Japanese TV channels there, loads of flashing lights and stuff. Now one other program I use if I want to do live streaming is OBS, Open Broadcaster Software. I know loads and loads of people use this. I've used it many times to do live streams. It's better if you use 2 monitors, so you can have the preview window on one monitor and a program on another monitor. But if you haven't got 2 monitors, you can use studio mode. So this is the normal mode. We click on studio mode. You can start adjusting stuff. So example, if I were to put that one up there, that one down, say down there, and we press transition. See things start moving about. I can press on the plus, I can add different things, such as another audio source. For me, if I wanted to stream live doing some radio stuff, I could stream the SSBnet on a Tuesday, first Tuesday of the month, live using OBS, having a cable plugged in from the radio to the computer. You can even add images. So if I click on image 4, and then browse, let's give it like the blue wallpaper, there we go. I can press transition. Oh, that's a bit big, so make it smaller. Go over there, transition, there we go. That's another program I use, is OBS Studio, and you can install this through the App Store, or you can get it as a PPA. Recommend doing it via the PPA because you get you can update the software very easily just by clicking on the software update at the bottom here. Okay, that was a quick look at some of the apps I use, or programs I use all the time on my Linux box. There are other apps I'm playing with, such as the GIMP. I'm playing with new Linux apps all the time, so that one there, Mix, will let you DJ on Linux. So yeah, that'd be interesting to have a look at, see if I can do anything with that. So anyway, if you found the video of some use, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, I suppose that other button seems to work too. But as always, thank you very much for watching Linux Wednesdays. I'll see you in the next video.